Hello there. Hello there. Only one Kenobi here. Only one. And if you have seen The Mandalorian, you'll know what that piece of music is. It's brilliant. I love that little section of music. The music is great in The Mandalorian. I just wanted to talk to you very quickly about episode 2. Why not? I wasn't going to do this. I was going to do my little initial reaction that you saw last and then just leave it and just enjoy it as a fan. But, you know, I'm a YouTube commentator, damn it. And I'm sure people have made comments on episode 2 and I've just watched it. Again, actually, I was watching it last night, but I had been out and I sort of fell asleep. Not that I was bored, I was just a little bit tired and a little bit drunk, so I didn't watch it all. So I've just watched it all again now. But where do I begin with it? I just wanted to say one comment about the fact that this is getting such good reviews and ratings or whatever. I actually don't know what people have said about episode 2, other than one person I know who raved about it, and they're not really a Star Wars type channel. They're a theme park channel, and they were saying how much they, loved episode 2. So I whacked it on last night. Excuse me. And it's great, but I wanted to make one comment about, I know that we've had a fiasco with The Last Jedi. I personally left the cinema very disheartened and disappointed. I can totally appreciate that it's a good looking film and everything, and there were some really good bits in it. But it took like 20 minutes for me to even appreciate the first scene, which was the Snoke scene and Kylo. That's kind of finally when I thought, oh wow, this is good. Awful. But what I'm saying is that a lot of people have been dissing Disney and saying how bad they're doing and Kathleen Kennedy, this, that, the other. And then this is suddenly getting all good reviews. But for myself, I thought Solo was good. I mean, someone made a comment on one of my videos, and they said, because the last two shows that were the last two films, they were talking about Last Jedi and Solo, but they categorized Solo as a bad piece of production, but I didn't. I thought that was excellent Solo, and also going all the way back to Rogue One, fantastic. I don't really sort of, what can I say about Rogue One other than it blew me away, and it hits the same beats and notes as this Mandalorian series does, which is getting massive props, and it is a really good series. I've just watched this second episode now, so I'll give you a bit of a spoiler rundown if you're someone who's watched it, or if you don't really care and you've not had a chance to see it. I'm in the UK, and don't ask me how I'm watching it, but I am watching it, and I'm sorry, that's the only way I can. But it's brilliant. The quality of the videos I've been seeing as well are fantastic. It's only yeah. So anyway, whatever, I'll just talk about it. The main thing about this episode is there's loads of Jawas featured in the episode. It's like a massive sequence with a sandcrawler, and I want to know what planet they're on. I was just about to Google that now, and I got a bit distracted because the doorbell rang, and my shuttle Tidarium, which I've been waiting for from eBay, has just arrived. So I'm really looking forward to reviewing that and bringing that to you. It's part of my massive vehicles overhaul. I'm digressing here. I'm supposed to be talking about the Mandalorian, but this is really me talking to you, the subscribers, as well of this channel. So anyway, the doorbell went and I got that, but I was watching the Mandalorian, and it was fantastic. The Jawa sequence is brilliant, and I'm going all around the houses here. I'm losing the thread of what I was talking about. I was talking about I don't know, where was it? Anyway, the shuttle's just arrived and I've totally lost what I was saying. So let me start from the very beginning. The episode starts off with the baby, the child, the Yoda child, and he's met by Bosk species bounty hunters. I guess they had trackers as well, so they're obviously looking for this Yoda thing. So it's fantastic. You see this Yoda child using the Force, which is quite bizarre. I would love to know what this child is. It's 50 years old. You could track back the maths on that, would mean that you're at least going back to when Yazzle, I guess, that little female Yoda, was associated with our Yoda. So, light the candles, I will. Yes. Romantic the mood is. Oh, Yoda, and yes. Ooh. I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was a little bit of spread my seed, I must. To get the I don't know. Do you think it's a child of Yoda's? Interesting. We'll find out in good time. So anyway, he uses the Force. What happens is the Jawas, I think there's a bit of a thing. Well, they totally ransack the what's the word now? The scavengers, aren't they? So they rip apart his ship so it doesn't work. he meets that guy again, that character played by Nick Nolte, who's really good, by the way. That character's really good. I have spoken. That sounded like Yoda, wrong voice. But anyway, he says something like, they completely destroyed my ship. And he says, you know, the Jawas don't destroy, they steal. Something like that. So obviously, I love that. And he says, I have spoken. That's his little catchphrase. Lovely character. He even offered him at the end, he said, you know, he's looking for a crew member. A bit like Han says to Rey in Force Awakens. And he says, no, he regretfully declined. He's had a lifetime of service or something like that. So I'm going all around. The thing about I'm going all around the houses here. The thing about the episode is there's not much dialogue, but it's so good to watch it and digest it all, because you know you can't really have speaking. Oh yes, there is some speaking parts with the Jawas. They're talking and and he even tries to speak Jawa, and they all like laugh at him and go, and it's like. He says, you sound like a Wookiee or something like that. That was really funny. So I think they do a deal with the Jawas. They would fix the ship or give the parts back if he goes and gets an egg. So he goes into this nest, the Mandalorian, to this massive kind of creature, a bit reminiscent of Attack of the Clones, those massive stomping beasts with a big horn on it. And the eye sort of appears, just like the eye in the maelstrom of Solo, and also the eye of the creature in Phantom Menace. So it's got lots of flashy imagery that you've seen before, but it's brand new, very cleverly done. And then he has a big fight with this massive creature, the Mandalorian does, and then the Yoda thing starts to levitate him, because he's trying to levitate the whole episode. He's trying to levitate. He's trying to pick him up, or he's trying to do something. We know what he's doing, but the Mandalorian's looking at him and thinking, what are you doing with your hands? And then he starts to pick him up, and he looks completely bewildered, the Mandalorian, doesn't know what to make of it. Obviously, he tells the Nick Nolte character what's happened, and he says, tell me again what it was. Obviously, he mustn't know about Force users if he doesn't understand himself. He would have explained what happened. So there you go, very bizarre. And then at the end, obviously, they fix up the ship, and then off they go. But it really does make you want to watch more, so that's fantastic, isn't it? You know, I mean, if it was rubbish, you wouldn't want to see anymore, you'd turn off, but I definitely want to see part 3. So let me know your thoughts on that. This is a very much an unplugged, only one Kenobi video here. But the next thing that I'm going to bring on my channel, well, by that I mean I've just been going all around the houses 10,000 miles per hour as I rush this morning to get myself ready. And I'm going to unpack this, oh yeah, the shuttle Tidarium. I can't wait. I'm so glad to go. That is the last piece I really want. I've got a Katana, an AT-AT, Millennium Falcon. I now have an Imperial shuttle. I was just thinking to myself, the only vehicle I'd really want now is if they were to release a Mandalorian ship, you know, that one of his from the series, The Mandalorian, because that would be awesome, wouldn't it? So there you go. Thank you so much for watching and listening, because it's just really my voice here. And I shall see you on the next one. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.